Today we're going to do a video about chickenpox and its treatments. Honestly, I think I probably had about 300 messages from parents to do a video on this. So without further ado, let's begin. It's really hot today, so I decided I'm going to try and film most of today's film outdoors whilst I'm on my run before work. So I hope you enjoy the beautiful Yorkshire moors. Chickenpox is a common infection caused by the varicella zoster virus. It can cause an itchy spotty rash that can spread the entire body. Now the spots first start flat, then they become raised and blistered before crusting over after a week or two and going away. Now if you're still unsure about these symptoms, I've left a great link in the description below which should help you. You can get chickenpox at any time, but it's most commonly in children under 10 years. Chickenpox is a mild illness which can be managed at home. You'll probably feel better in about a week. Now the good news is once you've had chickenpox, you're very unlikely to get it again. Now the bad news is that with chickenpox you can get a high temperature above 38 degrees, aches, pains and generally feeling unwell. It can also make children feel very grumpy and in adults the symptoms can be much worse. Background done, now let's go to work. The first thing you need to do is stay away from school or work until the spots have completely crusted over. This usually takes about 5 days after the spots first appear, and it's so you can prevent spreading it and also so you can get some rest. If you're in pain and discomfort, then paracetamol is a really good baseline. But before you take it, check with your pharmacist or healthcare professional that it's okay for you to take, and with all medicines, always read the information leaflet. Let's take a look at this. Necrotizing fasciitis. Have you heard of it? Anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen are not recommended in chickenpox because it can increase the risk of getting a serious skin infection called necrotizing fasciitis. So please avoid it unless it's recommended by a healthcare professional. Lewis, can you tell everyone what you just told me? Obviously miss out the bit when you said how much of an amazing pharmacist I am. Tell them the second bit.
Oh, the second bit. Basically, I was just saying about how I had chickenpox once and it was actually really itchy.
So why should we avoid itching the spots?
Well, if you itch these spots, then it can actually damage the spots, which leads to scarring.
Perfect. So to help with this, you can put clean socks on your children's hands and that'll prevent them from scratching themselves. You can also cut nails short, wear loose clothes, and try cooling creams and lotions like calamine for instance, which work really well in chickenpox. And if the itching is still bad, then speak to your pharmacist about getting an antihistamine to help with it. Chlorpheniramine is good for this, but it does cause drowsiness. But once you speak to your pharmacist, they'll be able to pick the best one that suits your needs. My final tip for anyone who's feeling unwell is to stay hydrated and continue to stay hydrated during this period, so drink plenty of fluids. If your child is struggling to drink fluids, then ice lollies are a really good alternative. They're also really good when you're stuck in a really hot room like this. With chickenpox, I'd highly recommend everyone to know when to speak to a healthcare professional urgently. So I've left more information in the description below, please check it out. And that's it. I hope you found this information useful, and as always, if you have any of your own tips that others may find helpful, then leave a comment below, I'd love to read it too. Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure to click that like, follow or subscribe button now to stay up to date with new weekly videos.
Okay,
Come closer to me though, because if you get to the side it distorts your face, is what I'm trying to say to you.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Yeah, but come closer to me, like you need to be here.
Like here?
Yeah.
It's fine.
What was that? There's loads of pigeons here for some strange reason. Creams and lotions like calamine, which work particularly well, so I brought Nadia out with me today to help me, but we've been on our run as well. Have you enjoyed it?